Hi, everybody.
Welcome to A Tough Act to Follow podcast. I'm Grace.
A tough act to follow. I'm Fran.
Fran and I have been meaning to start a podcast for quite some time now.
We really have been talking about this for about a year now.
Because
we joked about it.
we became friends bonding over the Gals on the Go podcast, famously.
Shout out to Brooke and Danielle.
We love Brooke and Danielle. That was like one of the first things that we talked about. And ever since then, we've always just known we were destined for this life.
This podcast life.
All right, so what this is going to be is a glimpse into our lives as BFA musical theater majors and just, gals on the go.
Just living the dream.
We're quite a duo, I would say. We have similar interests in terms of like fashion, like entertainment, I would say, but in terms of like attitude, and just persona, we're
different. Very different.
Yeah. All right. So what the episode is going to look like essentially is that we're going to have, so the general setup of it is going to look like we have a few different segments that Fran is going to explain, and then we have one main general topic.
Yeah, and of course, like, in the very beginning of the episode, like, we'll just have our daily chit-chat and just, talk about life, because usually me and Grace are at school together and we see each other all day, every day, but unfortunately, we are
at
quarantined.
Home.
I am in New York.
And I am in Connecticut.
So we figured no time like the present to start, since we have a lot of free time, so we might as well use our time wisely and do something that we've been wanting to do for a while now. So I guess that I could talk about what exactly our setup will be like.
Yeah.
So every week we want to start off the episode like just to have some order and just let you guys know like how we're doing during the week. So we're going to start something called Spotlights and Footlights, which is kind of like the highs and the lows of our week. So the good, the bad, and the ugly, whether it's something that happens within our school or just personal, like we're going to be spilling all the tea.
And we were inspired by the Gals on the Go highlights and lowlights, but because we do theater, we wanted to put our own little twist on it.
Our next segment, inspired by our beloved professor, Tim Howard. Shout out to Tim if you're watching. I mean, listening, but...
Can you imagine? Hi, Tim.
Hi, Tim, if you're listening. It's called What Are You Fighting For? So in our acting classes or musical theater workshop classes, Tim always asks us after we're doing a monologue or a song, like, well, what are you fighting for? So we are going to be asking ourselves that question every week, what we're fighting for, and that's going to be our goal for the upcoming week. Whether it's theater related or non-theater related, or
just trying to get through quarantine
just trying
life.
So, and our third segment called Cue It Up, and what that basically is, we're going to be talking about what we're listening to currently, whether it's a musical theater song or a non-musical theater or a podcast, just to give suggestions of what we're currently listening to.
And note that it's Q spelled Queuue, like you're queuing it up on your phone, but also Q as in like your Q line. Just a little double entendre for you there. So those are kind of our little segments, but then as we get into our actual episodes, the bulk of it will be themed around general subject, or eventually we want to get into having guests. And we're just going to chat about our experiences as we navigate through this time of life. We were chatting about how our first episode is going to be about transitioning to online school as BFA musical theater majors. So that is
interesting.
Yeah. So that's something to look forward to.
Maybe we can talk a little bit about how we became friends, just so.
Yeah.
So, do you want to start?
All right. So Fran and I became friends, both of our sophomore year of college when I transferred to Western Connecticut State University, where we both go to school. Before that, I went to Muhlenberg College in Pennsylvania and, had a blast, but turns out it was just not for me in the end. But WestCon, I absolutely love it, and I love the people there. I love Fran. So Fran and I are in the same class, and we'll be graduating the same year, hopefully. Hopefully we'll go back in the fall. So yeah.
We really became friends during the Wild Party, which was in the fall of 2019. Yeah, 2019. I was working props. I was a fantastic props master. Props assistant. Not the master, definitely not. And Grace was in the show. And I don't know, I feel like at first, it's not that we didn't talk. I don't know.
I think
we were always friendly, but like we weren't really like friends until probably like once we moved to main stage. Like that's like when we really like started chatting.
Yeah. Until we started chatting backstage
because we really weren't in it.
Oh my gosh! And then the party after opening night. That's when we really bonded. That was the night. That was when we became friends. Yes. I was like, oh, this is my girl. Yeah. And then we were both cast as swings for Crazy For You.
We were both Follies girls, and we were covering how many girls
Follies
each?
Girls Swings. We both
Follies Girls Swings. Yes.
Yes. I think we both covered four
girls, I think.
Girls. So we spent lots of time together learning the choreo, and because we had to know like four different tracks.
Yeah.
So we would go up to the studio and like run the dances like 5 times and just have lots of laughs. We were the gals in the green room, as we called ourselves. That was when we were inspired to make a podcast because we were going to be the gals in the green room.
But honestly, like that probably wouldn't have been smart if we recorded a podcast
in
the green room during the show. That wouldn't have worked. But that's like really when we became inspired. We're like, oh, we're gonna do it, but we just never did. So, but we always do crazy stuff. We love to go see shows in the city.
Yes, when Broadway is, up and running.
But right now,
and we started seeing shows. That was one of the things that we first connected over, kind of. Was that
pretty soon after we became friends, we're just like, okay, let's just go, let's just do it. Actually, like one day we had class and Grace texted me at like 7 a.m. and she was like, Fran, we're going to see Kiss Me Kate tonight. And it was like a random Wednesday. We had school the next day. And I was like, are you sure? She goes, no, we're going. I'm going to get the tickets.
No, I knew it. We were going. There was no doubt in my mind.
We got out of class at, I think, like 3 o'clock, like 3:20 or something like that. And we rushed to the train station, which was like 20 minutes away.
Yeah.
And we were driving, and I've never been more scared in my life of Grace than in that moment, because we were driving and every yellow light I would slow down, like how you're supposed to slow down. And she was screaming at me
to make the terrain. And then we didn't. But we took a later one, so we still made it in time for the show.
But we saw the train. It was like a scene from a movie. We parked my car and we heard the train coming from a distance, and we were running. And we were both wearing like heeled boots.
I had my backpack on.
Yes, we both had our backpacks.
Because we came from class.
And we were running for our lives. And
up this hill, up these stairs. And alas, we did not make it. So then we had to wait, but it was fine.
But we did see the show.
Yeah.
So that was
We've seen many more.
a success.
Hopefully we will get back to it.
Yeah, we always plan to go
soon.
see a show or just like do something in the city, but
Yeah, during our breaks when we're apart.
yes. Tear.
Here. All right. So that's just a little bit about us. So for today we have some get to know you questions that we thought would be fun. All right, so I'm gonna ask Fran. Fran, what is your dream role?
Okay. This is a tough question because I feel like it's always changing. As of right now, this is so basic, but I feel like it's Dawn and Waitress just because
Okay.
I don't know. I love her. I think
You'd be
it's
so good.
a role that is realistic for me, and I think I could play it. So yeah. What about
Period.
you? What's your dream role right now?
Oh, well, no surprise to anyone here. My dream role is the one and only Miss Adelaide in Guys and Dolls. It's not necessarily the most realistic, but that's why it's my dream role. It's my dream.
It's iconic.
And it will happen one day. I know it will. All right.
So I will ask you a question now first. What is your favorite show that you've been in? I think I know what the answer is.
Without a doubt, it's Wild Party. I was obsessed with being in Wild Party even before I transferred to WestCon. When I have like journal entries of me writing, I need to be in this show. I will be in Wild Party. I will be cast in this show. And then I got called back and I was shook. And then I remember in the callback, I was like a demon. I was like, I need to be in this show. And then I was shook when I actually got cast. And then it was just so much fun. It was just the best experience ever. And it was so good. I miss it. I would
She
revive
booked it.
it. I would literally do it again. I want to go
No,
back.
it was iconic. I loved every
Yeah.
second of it.
What's your favorite show, Fran?
My favorite show that I've been in, probably, I loved doing Spring Awakening. I feel like
Oh, that's
it
fun.
was a really good show, and it was right before I entered college. So it was like the last summer I was technically, I guess you could say, in high school.
Wait, what part were you?
I was, oh my God, what's her name?
Marta.
Marta. Yes, I was Marta.
I knew
no,
it.
No,
I
no,
knew
no,
it.
no, I wasn't. That's a lie. I was just one of the friends. Anna. I was Anna.
Oh, okay.
I was Anna. I was one of the friends. But it was just such a fun show, and I genuinely, even though it's like heavy material, I enjoyed doing it every night. And even though it was only like a 1 weekend run, but like it was still so much
I'd
fun.
love to do that.
And just all of the music, I still listen to it, and the cast was super close, and it was just a really fun experience.
All right. The next question is, I don't even know if I have an answer for this. It's what's your favorite movie? We do current favorite movie
Current favorite movie
that you've seen recently.
What did I? Okay, so I guess like within the past, I think I watched it like 5 months ago, or like, I don't know. I really liked The Joker, and that's really strange for me because I normally don't like movies about superheroes, Batman and stuff like that, but I like movies about crazy people and just like, I don't know, it's just like a guilty pleasure. Like I
checks
like,
out.
yeah, it checks out a little bit. I like watching movies about crazy people, and I watched it and I was so blown away. His acting was phenomenal.
I need to watch it.
What's his name? I should know it because he won all the awards, all the big awards.
Oh, yeah, I don't know his
But
name either.
Joaquin, I think his name is. I'm probably butchering
Yes,
his name.
no, yeah, I think you're right. I think-
But he was fantastic, and it really was like the whole story about the Joker and like how he became the Joker, and it really has nothing to do with like superhero. But I loved it, so I recommend it. So that's like my favorite movie I've seen so far. Like not my all-time favorite movie. So okay, what about you?
My favorite movie that I saw recently was probably Little Women. Because I just love Little Women so
Some things are meant to be.
Some things are meant to be. If you know the musical, Fran and I did the scene, Some Things Are Meant to Be. We played Joe and Beth. It was such a lovely, fun time. But yeah, that movie was fantastic. And I
still haven't seen it.
Yeah, Fran, you need to see it. Because I'm a fan of the older movie too, and the musical, and I thought they did a really good job. I really enjoyed it. Yeah, that's the only one that really sticks out. I don't really watch that many movies.
Yeah, I feel like I'm more television.
Yeah.
But every once in a while I watch some movies. Okay, so the next question. Favorite song in your book?
All right.
And when we say book, we mean, like, if you don't know, like your musical theater repertoire book.
Like your audition book.
Yeah.
Okay, so my favorite song is
I know exactly.
It's I Don't Care, by Harry Sutton and John Lennox.
Absolutely iconic.
Made famous by the one and only Judy Garland. If you are not familiar with the song, you just have to look it up. You just have to. And so I sang it for we did this festival, this like theater festival with our school where we went and competed. And I sang it in that competition, and it was just so much fun. And I just am living my truth because I don't care.
She just simply does not care.
Yeah. What about you, Fran?
Right now, it like I said, like it changes a lot. But as of right now, it probably has to be "I'm Your Man" from Meet John Doe. Heidi Blickenstaff sang it, and it kind of gives me Something Rotten, Right Hand Man vibes, but it's different. But also by Heidi Blickenstaff. And it's a lot of fun, and I recently sang it for our MT studio class.
It's so good.
And yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so a current TV show you are watching.
I am currently rewatching, along with everyone else on TikTok, Dance Moms. It's just iconic. It's so funny. So yeah.
I'm watching actually two shows. I'm watching Ozark, which I never thought like I'd really get into, but it's pretty good. I just started the second season last night. And also just for some comedic relief, I'm watching Crazy Ex-Girlfriend, which at first I was like, it's so cheesy. There's cannot picture myself.
In it, right?
Yeah, and obviously like I'm a big, musical gal, but just like sometimes it draws a line and I really don't want to watch TV shows like that. Like I just want to like escape from it. But I watched the first episode and I was like, this is way too much. I don't think I can see myself watching it. But it's really funny and it's just mindless television where I could be doing something else while watching it and like I'm not going to miss much. But apparently in later seasons it gets really good. So I'm going to continue.
I kind of want to try watching Zoe's Extraordinary Playlist. Have you seen?
I heard it's great.
I heard it's good.
I heard it's really good. It's with what's her name is in it?
Aston. I don't know the name of.
Yes, and so is oh my god, why Lauren Graham from Gilmore Girls.
Oh, is she really?
She's in it. Yeah.
I think there's a lot of like Broadway actors on it. But yeah, I think really I kind of want to watch it. I feel like it's a little good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right, and our last question to kind of bring us home is a goal that you have for quarantine.
Oh my god. Well, this has been an experience.
Because who knows when it's going to end.
In itself, because, yeah, exactly. We don't know what's going to happen, how long we will be here for. But definitely this is just pretty general, but just to be productive and not sit in my bed all day and scroll on TikTok.
Yeah.
Like, I really wanted to do things that I was passionate about. For instance, this was one of them. Like, when we went into quarantine, we weren't expecting to do this, but we were just like, you know what? There's no time like the present. We might as well just do it.
And I think we both kind of found ourselves being a little bit, like, unmotivated. Not necessarily unmotivated, but just like stuck, feeling like there's like nothing we can do.
Yeah, because we definitely needed something other than our schoolwork, because we already have tons and tons of work to do. But of course, we had to do something on top of that just to give ourselves more work. But this is also, it's fun because, but this is also a good way for us to catch up every week and just to chat since we're not seeing each other. And yeah, so I think that's definitely one of my goals, just to, in general, be more productive.
Yeah. My goal is I really want to get a split. Like, I need to be more flexible.
Yes!
I'm not even close right now. I can finally touch, like, the floor when I'm, like, leaning over. And I stretch every single day. So I'm hoping that... Because not necessarily a split, but I just want to have, like, greater flexibility for, like, kicks and stuff.
I have no flexibility
So, yeah,
whatsoever.
because right now I'm not. I could, like, a 90-degree angle, that's about it. So I stretch every day after I run on the elliptical. So hopefully...
That's great.
By the time we go back to school...
You got that split.
Dancer first.
You can kick your face.
Yeah.
Grace McGovern, dancer, singer, actor. Dancer first.
Dancer first.
Truly.
All right.
So I think that's it for our first intro episode. Like, this, we really didn't have any specific topic that we were talking about today.
Yeah, we just kind of wanted to give you all a taste of who we are and, like, our vibes. And, like, how we interact with each other. This is only the tip of the iceberg, also, with me and Fran. We have, just so you know.
There's many stories and experiences and fun things we will share. I'm not sure exactly what day we're going to be uploading.
Yeah, we're going to set a date for every week, but as of now, that is TBD.
As of now, this one's just going to be we're just going to throw it in there and see what happens. But we're going to be recording once a week. And as of right now, like, one episode a week, we're hoping to do. And yeah, so if people are actually listening to this, give us feedback.
Give us a review.
Let us know what you want to hear. And
good luck to the next podcast that you listen to, because this is a tough act to follow. I think that's where we should end. I think that's the end.
I think that's it. I really do.
Bye.
So, bye.